get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Johnson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away. Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Chris Medlin will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Let's get him to second, all right?
And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back. 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the speedy center fielder, B.J. Upton. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Matt Kemp will stand in now to get us going here in the
Leading off
4th.
for the Dodgers, right fielder, Matt.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Fouled back. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Carl Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off the 4th inning, second baseman, number 7.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Justin Upton will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Jason Hayward will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high, it's deep, and it's a grand slam. Evan Gattis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chris Johnson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Andrelton Simmons.
Changeup called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Ball 4. Chris Medlin will stand in. Struck out trying to bunt his first time. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Ball 2 now. Kershaw will slide one over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
B.J. Upton. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Juan Uribe will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.